Kuya Ryan Salon? What kind of question is this? There's a juice inside! Okay, how can I speak? How can I do an intro? Hi guys, and welcome back to every show of Jin! I'm with my daily makeup. I'm just kidding. This is a tribute to my personal favorite holidays. It's Halloween. You guys know Halloween? It's where kids get cavities and, you know, when I get to throw eggs at people wearing masks. Well, that's what I used to do when I was in Subic. So yeah, today's episode is ang Pokemon! Before beginning with the content, I just want to say I hope no one gets offended. I just have different taste buds. Everyone has different taste buds. I do enjoy some exotic foods like crickets and stuff, but it's just there are some Filipino foods I have tried, but it's just not for me, okay? But you know I love Filipino foods. It's just I prefer eating pretty foods than scary foods, like poke foods like this, you know? Today's content is actually inspired by the Late Late Show by James Corden. There's this different segment to his show wherein he would invite guests and he would provide them with hot seat questions. So it's either you get to answer that question and not eat the food, or if you don't want to answer the question, you have to eat the food. Oh, by the way, guys, this look is Korean aswang. Y'all know I love mythical creatures like BuzzFeed Unsolved, stuff like that. I know aswang, they're mythical creatures here in the Philippines. They're shapeshifters and basically they're found in like different regions of the Philippines, more on the provincial areas where there are less people, I guess, and less Facebook and TikTok. They love to feed on babies, right? Pregnant ladies. So what they would do is like what Filipinos would do, some house would do, they would put a scissor and bawang, diba? On the window side because that's where their tongue goes through, and then it will like suck the fetus out of your mother's spooky. That's some hentai, you know. Anyways, going back, we were supposed to have more exotic foods, but don't worry guys, if you guys like this episode, we will definitely prepare another exotic food because here in the Philippines there are so much exotic foods. There's like cow tongue, there's like balut, which I'm very scared of. Yes. So, as you guys can see here, there are questions here that I'm sure I don't want to answer because they have to make me eat these. Honestly, I don't really care what the questions are. I don't know, man. Oh, I'm so scared. Game na ba? What is your biggest pet peeve? This is easy, but it's hard because I have so much pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves probably is I just don't like chewing sounds. Like, that's why I love eating alone sometimes. If you could choose to be naked for 24 hours or have no money for 24 hours. Yo, I can be naked for 24 hours. Do it! I can be naked for 24 hours. Like with the nature. Why is your hairstyle like that? I love the wolf cut ever since the wolf cut thing became a trend in the Philippines. And I always told myself I wanted a perfect, on my next music video or something, I wanted to do this hair, which is yet to be achieved. I'm getting there, hopefully. It's just, I told myself, I will cut this hair in God's time. It's just, I want to achieve my body goal first. Do you get it? So my hair is there. You know what I'm waiting for. Bakit hindi po kayo nagpapagupit sa salon ni Kuya Ryan by Marin? I don't know. So, his salon sucks, actually. This should be like a trailer, you know? Kuya Ryan Salon? It sucks. No, actually guys, I've been there and I've had my hair treated. It's just, ano lang guys, like I said, I live in Taguig. So, malayo. Sadyang malayo talaga yung kila Kuya Ryan. And sa totoo lang, my friends know. And my family know, my everyday supporters know na I cut my hair literally once a 4 month. And it just so happens na every time I get my hair cut, there's just quarantine, like ECQ, like community quarantine, yung bawal ka from city to city. So I just get it done here at Zero Style Salon, which he himself is also a friend of Kuya Ryan Bang, which Kuya Ryan used to promote until he made his own salon. Do you get it? So Ayun, actually, Kuya, Ryan introduced me to Sir Zero Style Salon, so you guys have to check that out. But if I get a chance, if I'm hanging around at the north area, I'll definitely go visit there. Maybe for his do cup, not for his haircut. Because I think he'd be like, we'll cut just this much, and then all of a sudden, when I get out of the salon, my hair is green. Who's your longest relationship? So, what food do we eat first? Guys, don't get me wrong. I've tried isaw. I used to eat isaw. It's just, meron ako time na I had an isaw, I think in Intramuros when I was back in college. I know it doesn't happen to everyone, and I know it rarely happens, but I felt something inside the isaw, and y'all know isaw is intestine. So what else could be in the intestines? You know, true love? No. What's in the intestine? So I literally tasted the chicken, and that happens pala, no? May mga dumi pala daw talaga sa mga isaw.
No! God, please, no!
Pag hindi mahusay yung yung drain and linis. And that happened to me. And syempre, at first I was just like, oh, this is chunky. And then my friend told me that it's a Yo, I had to rush home. I had to pray to the Lord. So, Lord, please clean me! I didn't swallow this That gave me trauma. Promise. Oh my god, this is the first time I'm ever eating isaw after that incident. Wait lang. They say don't look inside. Don't look inside. It's good. It's good. Do you think I can like cut the tip and the other tip and then use it as a straw?
Seriously, what the
So far, so good. No No! Sino host? Hindi mo feel sa showtime! Ryan ba? Charot! Ang dali lang pala eh, kunwari pala. Should I go for the Betamax agad? Okay, for the Betamax naman, it's kind of disgusting, I'll be honest with you. Just by thinking about how you process the food. How do they do this? They cook it in an oven ba? Like they just like squeeze out, they just squeeze out the blood. They just like freeze it? Is that how they do it? No one knows. Exactly! That's the scary part! I don't like Ryan but binalikan yung question, you know. It has chicken liver texture. Which I hate. Bruh. Kuya, any tips po para magkapera? Jersey May. Adonis. But yeah, work hard. That's all I can say, you know? Kuya, kailan ka po magkakajowa? What? Next. Ano po meaning ng name nyo at Christine? This is not a hot seat question. If I don't know my name, I have to eat this. Wide heart, understanding heart, ganon. And, kasi each characters have meaning, you know? What is this?
Isaw, but yung parang pork piece.
Oh, so it's like gopchang. Oh. In Korea, this is very expensive. Oh, wait. Oh. Fuck. Oh. That's not what I expected. Oh, kind of tastes like, dead fish. Oh. Ew. Ba't ang lansa? If you have 24 hours to live, what would you do? Start asking for forgiveness from Lord. From all, because I do believe in heaven. I do believe in God. Give me extra points sa heaven. Kasi di ba? Mamamatay ka na in 24 hours, magkakos ka pa ng sin, di ba? Eh, syempre, bawiin mo na. 24 hours, charity, gano'n. Tapos, oh, you're a dead cat, poor cat, here, some food. Tapos, para lang plus points sa heaven. What kind of question is this? Long or long life? Long is life. So, how long are we talking here? It depends. I can negotiate. I can give a little portion of my life for a little portion of you know. Sabi sa'yo eh. Ano po hidden talent yo? I think my hidden talent is reading people's vibe, energy, like really quick. For example, if I meet you, if I have a conversation with you, I'm kind of like assessing na parang ano kaya real motives ng taong to? What is he asking for? Is this right? Is this wrong? Is he being sarcastic or is he just being humble? Is he trying to be funny? And before, I used to think of this as a curse because that's what makes me so difficult to have friends, sa totoo lang. Like, I know I don't share my friends online. Sa totoo lang, I don't share their photos. All my friends are most of my friends are very private. And, ayun, like, it just, sobrang hirap. Lalo na pag umabot kayo ng edad na to, like mid-20s, you just wanna be with people who you're comfortable with, kumbaga. Oh my God, this is a burning question. Kailan ka po magda-diet? I know that there has been a drastic change in my appearance from pre-pandemic to now what we call, it's not post-pandemic kasi hindi pa tapos eh. What do you call this? I-explain ko, this will be once and last for. Ever since I was a kid, I used to be obese talaga. I used to be very insecure with my katawan. I'll put some of my high school photos up here. Yes, that's how I look like. I lost weight during my college days. Like, that's how it looks like now. Then, yeah, back to this. Now, I'll tell you, before pandemic has begun, like you guys, probably 70% of my viewers here found me through Showtime. Yes, when I had those viral days, which I'm humbly thankful up to this day. After going viral, I told myself, Gino, grabe, parang ito na, like keep pushing. I will release my original, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this, but I got close to being signed with like Star. Also, we had some negotiation going on that I'll be doing this with them, this with that, and all that stuff. And also, I had so much brand deals aligned, like ambassadors. Hindi siya yung one-time collab lang, as in ambassadorships. We had like negotiation going on. And then, poof, pandemic happened. All brands like were, syempre nag-back out sila kasi syempre they're not able to. Kasi if you guys recall the first ECQ, like wala talaga. Like nothing on the streets of BGC. Wala. Stores are closed. Like walang necessity eh. Supermarket tsaka pharmacy lang ata open nun eh, di ba? Honestly, being a Korean child, kasi I have a tough family background eh. Like I wasn't fully supported. I'm not saying my dad and mom was like abusive parents, but what I'm saying is, we all have those parents na who are kinda against what you're doing, na parang wala silang tiwala sa'yo, na parang, how are you gonna become successful off of that? Yeah, my parents were like that, so I told them that I promised them I'll be successful. So those anxiety, it started, eating me up. Like I started doubting, like when will this end? Is it my fault? So instead of accepting na parang everyone's going through the same thing, I blamed it on myself for some reason. I was so depressed because I'm Capricorn. When you're Capricorn, you're workaholic, you're very work-oriented. You would put anything aside. You would put yourself first, like your dreams and goals first. So that's just the type of person I am. So when that happened, I isolated myself out of the world and I began stress eating. I didn't even know it was stress eating, but then now I think about it, I don't like biscuits. I don't really eat biscuits. I'm not really into sweets, sa totoo lang. Pero for some reason during the first ECQ, when anyone asked me what was your main go-to snacks during your ECQ, the only thing I can think about is butter cookies, gummy bears. Literally, I would just eat that and watch K-drama all day. I was so depressed to a point na parang my health didn't come first. It was my depression that I was worried about, So parang I don't care how my body looked, and I thought COVID would be gone like next month, next month, next month. So I told myself, sige, papayat ka din, I'm gonna lose weight when, COVID's, gone, and, after 1 month. Guys, and we're now here, 2021, October 19th. We're 2 years strong. So yeah, that's basically what happened. And right now, I know. I don't know how strict it was in your place, but in our place, in BGC, you can't even walk the dogs. You can't walk the dogs. I don't have no gym in my house. I used to live in a one room, so parang there's nothing for me to put because I have lights and cameras, literally bed. Like I didn't have the space. So parang instead of eating those pure foods and ganon, I relied on, well, I called it the budgeting, but all I ate was just canned foods, processed goods, you know, and that would just be my dinner. Binabawi ko lang sa rice. Kumbaga ganito yung ulam, you know, so those financial shit. So yeah, that brought me here. And am I regretting? Yes. All I can say is that people who hate me now for how I look, I have no grudges against them. If that was the reason why you were supporting me because of my looks and my, you know, vibe, I thank you for the past supporters. But what really matters are the people who are with me now at my low. Na wala na akong show masyado, wala na akong brand deals masyado. I don't look at the best shape of my life, but you know, I'm doing this for them. You know, thank you for still supporting me. If you guys are one of those fam, thank you. God bless.
That one is chicken's ass.
I haven't eaten anyone's ass in a long time. You want me to eat a chicken ass? Did you say chicken ass? It's a fat ass! This is some Nicki Minaj of chickens! This is huge! What do you call it in Tagalog? It looks juicy. It just sounds wrong. It's actually good. Oh, I think this chicken's got implants. It's actually good. I think this is my favorite. This looks like a pork, obviously.
Yeah, but can you guess what part of the pork?
Clitoris? I mean, you gave me an ass! Malay mo! Oh, ear. So, sisig. Diba ang sisig gawa sa pig ears? It's good! It's good. I think it'll be so good with vinegar. Balon-balonan. This one kind of looks disgusting. There's a juice inside! Ah! Is this gizzard? I love gizzards. I love chicken gizzards. Guys, next time if there's a cooking show, I'll teach you guys how to cook the best chicken fried gizzards in the web. With some garlic, some chili, labuyo, then pepper, salt, with sesame oil. Tapos, best pulutan. So, ayan nga guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's spooky content, and I'll see you guys on my next video. But before ending this video, I would just like to give a shout out to my very, very, very loyal ate and who is a supporter of mine. Shout out to our Bacon's Team Abroad member, Ate V. If you're watching, I love you so much. Happy birthday, because her birthday's on Halloween. And she's like one of those person who I seek so much advices from during the depression period, depression era, where I was going through during the pandemic. So thank you so much. Happiest birthday to you. Love you, Seiya, Kaden, and Tita Boat. And I'll see you guys on my next video. And happy Halloween, guys!